Okay, this is my demonstration of the homework assigned by Mr. Paul McWhorter in his Jetson Orin Nano tutorial series. In this lesson, we were learning speech recognition on the Jetson Orin Nano using the VOSC library with Python. And what the assignment was to program the Jetson Orin Nano to recognize a verbal command and then on the screen to give an indication that an action has taken or has not taken. Specifically, what Mr. McWhorter requested was that we put up a little picture written in ASCII of a gate being open when we give the command gate open, and then a representation that the gate is closed when we give the command that the gate is closed. To make this a little bit more challenging and to jazz it up a little bit and to give a visual representation of what is going on here, we're going to use two LEDs to represent when the gate is open and when the gate is closed. Running an LED directly off the Jetson Orin Nano requires configuring the GPIO pins on the Nano, which is not an easy or trivial matter to accomplish, as I have found out. So what we're doing here is we're using a Pi Pico microcontroller as an intermediary to actually control the GPIO actions. So the verbal command will go to the Orin Nano. The Orin Nano VOSC library will interpret that command. Then we will send the corresponding command over serial through the USB port to the Pi Pico microcontroller and turn on the red LED if the gate is open, turn that off and turn on the orange LED if the gate is closed. So let's go ahead here and we'll run the program. On the left-hand side of this screen, you'll see a Thonny window that has the code that will be running on the Pi Pico. On the right-hand side of the screen in the VS Code, you'll see the code that's running on the Nano. So let's go ahead and run these. So we'll get started by moving the gate. Open the gate. You see that the red LED came on. Close the gate. You'll see that the red LED went off and the orange LED came on. We'll do that again. Open the gate. Close the gate. Now we'll stop and we'll shut down cleanly, so we turn off all the LEDs and we appropriately shut down the code. So we'll give the command quit. So now you'll see that both the MicroPython code and the Nano code have stopped, the LEDs are off, and we are finished with this demonstration.